Welcome back to my channel, where today I'll be sharing some scary HOA horror stories from Reddit. Our first story is from Danger Clothes. I live in an HOA community that requires architectural approval for anything that impacts the curb appeal of your house. I had several dead bushes in the front that were removed by the tree company that was doing work for our neighbors. I then put in a ticket for the removal of those bushes and asked for permission to replace them with low-maintenance landscaping. My HOA took 8 months to respond, all while sending me violation letters every month for not having landscaping there. The fine was $100. When they finally got back to me, they said that I needed to plant grass seed and sod and basically re-landscape the entire front yard. Not satisfied with the response, I wrote back asking them to clarify if they wanted me to put in a full garden bed and plant grass, seed, or just lay sod. After all, it was their request to have the landscaping there. Their response: sod only. So I laid down sod at my own expense and then resubmitted my original request to plant the low-maintenance landscaping. They are now dragging their feet on giving me a decision on that request because it's winter, and they say that they can't approve it until spring. I'm really tempted to submit a new ticket for the replacement landscaping and see what happens. If they fine me again for not having landscaping there, I'll start disputing the fees. This is ridiculous. I would have finished all this last summer if they had just responded in a timely manner. But now I am pretty sure I am gonna have to deal with this BS all next year. And who knows how much money I'll end up spending between fines and landscaping. Our next story is from Amanda Panda. Our HOA recently sent out a letter saying that all holiday decorations must be removed by January. We've never had a rule like this before. I understand taking down Christmas decorations after New Year's, but what about Hanukkah or Kwanzaa? Or why are you punishing people who put up winter decor that isn't religious? I brought it up at the next HOA meeting, and apparently the lady who sits on the board and also sits on the aesthetics committee decided she didn't like the way my house looked during the holidays, specifically that I left my inflatables up too long. Apparently she's made a new rule and is trying to implement it mid-year. There was no discussion or vote by the HOA and no one else on the board seems to care. I asked if I could get the rule in writing, and I haven't gotten it yet. But I did get a strongly worded letter from the president of the HOA because I caused a scene at the meeting. I told him that I am not signing the minutes of the meeting because they were full of lies and omissions. He says that he is going to take it up with the board and decide whether or not I should be allowed to continue to attend meetings. I don't know what to do. Do I have any recourse? And our final story is from substantial_at_for692. My HOA allows you to have one vehicle under 25 years old in your driveway, meaning that we cannot have two newer vehicles or two vehicles under 25 years old. This rule is very strictly enforced, and my neighbor has been fined multiple times for having his son's car over for more than a couple of days at a time. Well, last week, my neighbor's son died suddenly at age 26. He was visiting from out of state. And to add insult to injury, the HOA president went to the funeral home to check the make and model of the car that was going to be driven by the pallbearer so that they could note it in the system and get ready to fine them for having a second newer vehicle on the property. Talk about a neighborly. That was the end of part 4, and if you like this content, check out part 3 right here.